Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I hope you don't mind me asking for some help.
Hello. Not at all. I'm not in a hurry. You look a little bit lost. How can I help you?
Thank you so much. You are very kind. I am a tourist. This is my first time visiting this beautiful city. I am getting a little hungry, and I'm looking for a good place to have dinner tonight.
Ah, you are looking for a restaurant. That is a great question. There are hundreds of restaurants in this city. It can be difficult to choose one.
It really is. I have a guidebook, but it lists so many places. I always think the best recommendations come from people who actually live here. The hidden gems, not just the famous tourist places.
That is very true. We locals definitely have our favorites that are not always in the guidebooks. I would be happy to suggest a place for you.
That would be wonderful. I would really appreciate any suggestion you have.
Before I recommend a place, it would be helpful to know what you are looking for. People have very different tastes, so I want to suggest something that you will truly enjoy.
That makes perfect sense. What do you need to know?
Well, first of all, what kind of food are you in the mood for? Are you hoping to try our traditional local cuisine? Or would you prefer something like Italian or perhaps Asian food?
I would definitely love to try the local food. When I travel, I always want to experience the authentic taste of the country I am visiting. So, a traditional restaurant would be perfect.
Great choice. And what about the price range? Are you looking for something cheap and casual, something very expensive and fancy, or something in the middle?
I think something in the middle would be best. A mid-range restaurant. I want good quality food, but not fine dining.
Okay, so you are looking for authentic local food at a mid-range price. And what about the atmosphere? Do you want a lively, modern place or something more quiet and traditional?
I think I would prefer a place that is cozy and traditional. A restaurant with a warm and friendly feeling would be ideal. I want to be able to relax and enjoy my meal.
I think I have the perfect place for you. It checks all of your boxes. It is my personal favorite place to take friends and family when they visit.
That sounds exactly like what I am looking for. What is the name of the restaurant?
It's called the Golden Kettle. It's not a very famous name, and it is not in the main tourist square, which is why the food is so good and authentic.
The Golden Kettle. I like the name. It sounds very warm and traditional. I am already interested. Please tell me more about it.
So, you said the Golden Kettle has a cozy and traditional atmosphere. Can you describe it a little bit more for me?
Of course, it is a small, family-owned restaurant. The family has been running it for over 50 years. When you walk inside, it feels like you are walking into someone's home.
That sounds lovely. I really like places that have a personal touch.
It definitely does. The lighting is very warm and soft. The tables are made of dark, solid wood, and the chairs are very comfortable. There are old photographs of the city on the walls. It has a lot of character.
It sounds so charming and welcoming. Is the staff friendly?
The staff are wonderful. The owner, a very nice lady named Maria, is often there to greet you at the door. They make you feel like a valued guest, not just another customer. It is the kind of place where local people go for a special meal.
You have described it so well. It sounds perfect. Now, for the most important question, what is the food like? What are some of the traditional dishes they serve?
The food is the best part. It is all traditional, homemade cooking. They use fresh, local ingredients. Their most famous dish is the Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. I have heard of that. It is a very famous Austrian dish, isn't it? What is it exactly?
It is a very thin slice of veal that is coated in breadcrumbs and then fried until it is golden brown and crispy. At the Golden Kettle, they serve it with delicious parsley potatoes and a slice of lemon. It is simple but absolutely delicious.
That sounds incredible. I love crispy food. Is there another dish you would recommend?
Yes, if you want something a little heartier, you should try the goulash. It is a rich and savory beef stew with paprika and other spices, and they serve it with a big, fluffy bread dumpling. It is perfect comfort food.
My mouth is watering just listening to you. I think I have to go to this restaurant. I need to try that schnitzel. How do I get to the Golden Kettle from here?
It is not too far from here. It is about a 15-minute walk. It's located in a quieter, more residential part of the old town.
Okay, a 15-minute walk is no problem at all. Could you give me some simple directions?
Of course. So, from where we are standing now, you will continue walking straight down this street for about 5 minutes until you reach the big old church with the green roof. You can't miss it.
Straight down this street to the church with the green roof. I see it in the distance. What do I do when I get there?
At the church, you will turn left onto a smaller street called Oak Lane. You walk down Oak Lane for another 5 minutes. It's a very pretty street with lots of small, independent shops. You will walk past a bakery and a bookshop. The Golden Kettle is right on the next corner after the bookshop.
Those directions are very clear. Thank you. Straight to the church, left onto Oak Lane, and it is on the corner after the bookshop. I think I can find that.
I am sure you will. It has a beautiful, old-fashioned wooden sign with a picture of a golden kettle on it, so it is easy to spot.
That's good to know. One last question about it. Is the restaurant usually very busy? Should I try to make a reservation?
That is a very smart question to ask. And yes, I would highly recommend making a reservation. It is a very small place with maybe only 10 or 12 tables.
Only 12 tables. Wow, it really is a cozy place.
Yes, and because it is so popular with the locals, it is almost always full in the evenings, especially on a Friday or Saturday. If you just show up without a reservation, you will probably be disappointed.
I will definitely call them then. I can ask my hotel to help me make the call. What is a good time to go for dinner?
The restaurant is busiest between 7 and 9 o'clock. If you don't mind eating a little earlier, a reservation for 6:30 might be easier to get. I really hope you can get a table at the Golden Pedal. I think you would love it. But just in case they are completely full, it might be good to have a backup option.
A second option? That is very thoughtful of you. Yes, a backup plan is always a good idea. What other place would you suggest?
There is another wonderful restaurant about 5 minutes away from the Golden Kettle. It's called the Modern Peasant.
The Modern Peasant. That's another interesting name. How is it different from the Golden Kettle?
It also serves our local cuisine, but it does it in a more modern and creative way. The chef takes traditional recipes and gives them a little twist. The presentation of the food is very artistic.
That sounds interesting too. A modern take on traditional food. So the atmosphere is probably different?
Yes, it is more modern and stylish inside. It's a bit more lively and has a younger crowd. It's also excellent, just a different kind of experience. So, if you want classic and cozy, try the Golden Kettle first. If you want modern and creative, try the Modern Peasant.
Thank you for the second recommendation. It's great to have options. I will definitely try the Golden Kettle first because the traditional atmosphere is what I am looking for.
I think you are making the right choice for a first-time visitor. You can save the modern version for your next trip to our city.
I have one more question about the Golden Kettle, if you don't mind. You have recommended the schnitzel and the goulash, but what is your personal, all-time favorite dish on their menu?
My personal favorite? That's an easy question. For me, the best thing on the menu is the Käsespätzle.
Käsespätzle. I have no idea how to say that, and I have no idea what it is. Can you explain it?
Of course. Spätzle are a type of soft egg noodle or dumpling. The Käsespätzle is like a very special Austrian version of macaroni and cheese. They mix the homemade Spätzle with lots of melted cheese and top it with crispy fried onions. It is so rich, cheesy, and delicious.
That sounds absolutely incredible. Cheesy noodles with crispy onions? I might have to order that instead of the schnitzel. You have given me a difficult choice to make.
It is a difficult choice. Everything on their menu is delicious, so you really can't go wrong. You will just have to come back to our city another time to try the other dishes.
I think I will have to. This has been more helpful than any guidebook. Thank you so much for your time and your wonderful, detailed recommendations. You have been incredibly kind to a lost tourist.
It was my pleasure. I love my city, and I love sharing my favorite parts of it with visitors. I hope you have a truly wonderful dinner tonight, wherever you end up going.
I am sure I will. So, just to confirm, I walk to the church, turn left on Oak Lane, and look for the sign with the golden kettle after the bookshop.
That's exactly right. I hope you enjoy every bite of your meal. Have a fantastic evening.
I will. Thank you again. And you have a great evening too.